Herdsmen crisis. This is how we can solve it. Nollywood actor Pete Edochie wants Igbo people to shun northern cattle for locally breeded cattle in Igbo land. Hello, my wonderful people. Pete Edochie is a very wonderful elder statesman, an actor, one person who acted. The first time I noticed or knew him was Things Fall Apart, playing the adopted father to Ikene Funa, a boy who, was seen and had to be brought to live with him, and they told him to not have a hand in his death. That's to tell you how much engraved that movie is on me as a child. I watched it with so much intent, sat beside my mom, I can't forget. He's from the southeast part of the country, one person I respect in the movie industry greatly. And is telling the people of the southeast one of the ways to really curb the menace of this northerners is to shun the cattle. After all, what else do they bring to us? Yes, we know other foodstuffs, but the cattle is a big part. What is causing the problem now is the very cattle. Can we shun it? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Thank you. Herdsmen crisis. Nollywood actor Pete Edochie wants Igbo people to shun northern cattle for local cows. He noted that Igbo people must do more regarding tomato and pepper farming. The veteran Nollywood actor Pete Edochie had urged Southeast governors and senators to be proactive in fighting the herdsmen crisis in the region. The popular actor, in an interview with BBC Igbo, blames herdsmen for the crisis in the Southeast. He also called on the state governments in the region to provide land for people to raise cattle locally rather than having to buy cattle from the north. This is the main problem we have. Edochie also pleaded with the government to encourage individuals willing to engage in fish farming to be allowed, helped, and assisted to make this a reality. He noted that Igbo people must do more regarding tomato and pepper farming. I believe that putting things in place, a rule that anyone who wants to host some kind of ceremony must do to ensure that we are free. Igbos must use Igbo cows instead of Fulani herdsmen cows. This will help us a great deal. It will resolve the region crisis. The rising insecurity is all because of the northern cows. Can we do away with it? Buy a few cows. Start ranching. Buy your land. Those who want to invest heavily in it, employ people. Grow locally made cows. You will see how beneficial those problems will die a natural death. We are only trying to beat the air. There is no need for that. He challenged the Eastern governors and members of the House of Representatives to serve to do what the people want rather than focusing solely on their interests. The people's desire must stand. Edochie pointed that the Southeast governors and those elected to represent Igbo people at the federal level have not done enough when it comes to speaking up for their people who are being oppressed. According to him, Senator Abaribi is the only one speaking for Igbo people in the Senate, as he has always been at the forefront of advocating for the interests of his people. Speaking about the failure of the governors to speak up, Edochie said, he does not know where the Southeast governors are. He does not know why they are scared. They are so scared to talk. Is there something more to it? Whatever it is, he added that they should not show any sign. They do not show any sign to speak for the people. Something is definitely wrong, I can tell you. I don't know what is hindering them. To explain further, he said, when a kid drives and carries a chick, the chick is not crying for the kite to drop it, but for people around it to know that the kite has it. The Southeast governors have not cried out for people to know that they are in distress. They rather keep it in. You cannot keep fire in your bosom and do not expect to be burnt. We must do more. The governors must listen to the people. These things going on is not acceptable. We must stop it and speak out for our people. Speak out for what is right. Hello, sir. You have spoken well. 300%. I celebrate you. Thank you for speaking out. Everyone who has eyes can see, and everyone who has ears can actually hear that there is oppression towards the Southeasterners in our country. Do you know recently Buhari approved universities across the country, not a single one, to the 5 Southeast states in the country, not one university. So what does that mean? You want to deprive them, but you've forgotten that no man is God. No man is God. No, no. No man is God. You know, some people will make a word and say they think that do you know when you sleep, you don't know what goes on around you? No human being knows what happened around him or her when you are really asleep. Nobody. Nobody. No herbalist, no man. So long as you are a man born of a woman, you don't know what happened around you when you are asleep. So when you stand and you make a very profound statement, boastfully, like you are God, over my dead body, without me you cannot achieve it. It will be over your dead body because you called it upon yourself. You see, we don't stand in the place of God. There are some things that belong to God. You leave it that way. Anyone who tries to take what belongs to God will take shame because it's God's. Remember that all souls belong to God. We are all God's people. Whether you believe it or not, you don't have to believe it. But if you believe it, do you good, a lot of good. So you don't stand as a man and intend to oppress others, and you think that their father will not fight for them. Oh, come on, you need to think again. You need to really have a serious thought. Did you know when you were a child, you could not help yourself? Somebody somewhere supported you, assisted you. Hence, you are where you are today. That is to tell you that you cannot get there. You cannot be where you are today all by yourself. Say, yes, I worked hard. I'm not arguing with you. But as a child, somebody fed you, yes? There were days you were messy. From your being born to about 3 years, you needed, even how many years? You needed constant help and support and supervision to be where you are. So when you are oppressing others, think about that. Leave us a comment. We'd really like to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Do have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now. Have a good day. Bye.